Charlie Kirk, who built a strong following in the conservative movement, is dead at the age of 31, confirmed by President Donald Trump.
The president posting a tribute in his honor on Truth Social, saying, "The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you."
And the shooting happened while Kirk was speaking to college students in north central Utah. We have video. It is from a distance, and it doesn't show blood, but a warning, it may be upsetting.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Oh my God. Go, run, run.
And Kirk was rushed away with his security team, according to a spokesperson from the Utah Valley University, where he was speaking. Still, no word on a suspect at this time of the broadcast, but the FBI has dispatched agents to the scene. Kirk gained notoriety advocating for conservative causes among young people as the founder of Turning Point USA. And for more on this, let's bring in CBN News Chief Political Analyst David Brody.
David, a difficult day. I know that you knew Charlie personally. Let's talk about what was happening at the moment. He was taking questions from the crowd, as he normally does at these rallies, and was talking about transgender shooters when he was hit. Let's really get your reaction to the news of his passing.
I mean, it's devastating, guys. It's absolutely devastating. Sometimes words just don't capture it, and this is one of those times. You know, I knew Charlie pretty well. I've interviewed him quite a few times, known him for about 10 to 15 years or so. If he was here today, and I would say to him, "Charlie, what do you want people to know about your life? What do you want people to know about your legacy?" I guarantee you he would say something along these lines. "Tell them about Jesus." That's what he would say. If you watch his rallies, all the clips out on social media are all about, you know, political stuff, transgender, this and that. But he always led with Jesus, and he always ended with Jesus. And he had so many atheists and agnostics folks come up to him at those those events, and he would talk with them intellectually and try to convince them and have a discussion about Jesus with them. So that, to me, is Charlie Kirk's legacy, about biblical values, Jesus, and really reaching the younger generation, not just for conservative victories. That wasn't what it was about for Charlie. It was about reaching them for Christ. And I think that plays into the revival generation that we've been hearing so much about with Gen Z.
Yeah. Charlie leaves behind a beautiful young family, his wife Erica, 2 young children. Just hours before he was shot, actually, Erica posted on X, Psalm 46:1, "God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble." David, talk about Kirk and the man the conservative movement lost today.
Well, they lost a free speech hero, is what they lost. And isn't it, I don't know if the word's ironic, sad, whatever you want to call it, maybe appropriate, that if he was going to die and die in such a horrific way, that he would do it defending free speech and talking about biblical principles and talking to the younger crowd. That's what he was all about. At the end of the day, as we talked about with Jesus, and of course when it comes to free speech, he was literally devoted his life to that mission politically, if you will, and constitutionally. So, you know, it's very, very difficult. I do think ultimately, guys, we'll see how this plays out. But I'm a little concerned about retribution, obviously. Conservatives back at liberals, maybe liberals doing something. I don't know, but I can tell you this. As much as it would be horrible for a conservative politician or someone like that to be shot and killed, the Charlie Kirk thing is hitting a lot of folks much differently this evening because of not just his status in the conservative movement, but because he basically took a bullet for freedom, and he took a bullet for free speech, and he's speaking about biblical principles. And I think that hits conservatives, especially conservative Christians, very hard, because many conservative Christians out there are also speaking very truthfully about biblical principles, and I think they can relate quite a bit to what Charlie Kirk was doing.
You know, you talk about retribution, and let's hope that it doesn't go that
Right.
way, but we are in an era where we seem to be seeing more political violence. President Trump had 2 attempts on his life, and now Charlie Kirk. And we've seen others fall victim on the right and the left. Josh Shapiro earlier this year, Steve Scalise, Gabby Giffords. David, how do we how do we attack this growing political violence on the right and the left?
It sounds so trite, but it starts at the top. It has to start with leadership. You know, people are looking for leadership in their lives, and that starts with Yeshua, Jesus. He is the one and only God of the universe. But when it gets into politics, leaders have to take responsibility for some of what they're saying out there. That's on both sides of the aisle. And when will it stop? When will it stop? I'm concerned it'll get worse before it gets better, guys. I'm really concerned about that. And that's just the honest truth, at least from an analysis standpoint, the way I see it.
Yeah. All right, Chief Political Analyst David Brody. David, we appreciate you coming in for this just tragic story.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, David.
Thanks.